And looking forward to how this battle is going to play out for the entire match. Teakle and Brooksby. It's going to have a fair bit to say in how it starts. Teakle got a good hand on the first one, but the Panthers through Haynes are going to get going. Burgoyne's going to go straight down the middle. The kick just missed Montgomery. South Adelaide are a chance to go back the other way if the tackle wasn't made well. Now Fantasia. It's a foot race. I don't think they're going to catch him from there. Needs it to sit up. Trying to scoop it through the mud. Decides the soccer's the best option. And the Magpies are away.
Trying to affect a turnover. Socket at forward advantage. Burgoyne. He's fumbled it slightly. This isn't the most clean 30 seconds of football you'll see. Much deep into the pocket. Now South just looking to centre up towards the top of the square. It's set up for free tag. Now find out how important my life is to Damon free tag. Thank you very much, Damon. I can go home.
Centre half forward. Tucker. There's a scrap on that Skinner's involved in. He hasn't got up either on the 50-metre arc. Keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, play goes on. I think that's Jed Hagan has picked that up.
Arches the back. Pops them deep in towards the 50, but great defensive mark taken there by Summerton. Pulls the kick towards Gibbs, who takes it 25 out for a defensive goal. Out there, particularly for a ground that doesn't host cricket or anything like that, so it's exclusively for football. Snap comes in and spinning and turning, getting a lovely goal there. He can get the trip. Comes in. Looks to work that one back. Shillabeer at the back. Play, and Shillabeer will be happy to claim it. Oh, and he spins around, and has he got that one through? It made the goal umpire work a fair degree.
He bangs it long and straight away. Knuckle! Looks left, looks right. Davis. Rather. Kicks it high and long. It's going to be tough to mark here. Goes over the back. Liam Fitt. First to pounce. Well, they couldn't have asked for a better start. Started the first quarter.
And full skipper to bring it back in. Works towards the outer side of Flinders University Stadium. Shillabeer takes another strong contested mark. He really is having a big impact on this contest in the air. Sends South Adelaide deep out towards attack. Sproul got the hands in the back. Did he? Was it free tag? Zachary Sproul also. He was celebrating that the minute it left the boot.
Made its way to half back. Ferrari, he was tackled as he tried to kick. Piscini, Narkle, needs the wrap around the back from Sutcliffe, gets it. Oh, he wanted to go back inside 50. That was dangerous. Free tag. Off the left, bends it back all the way. He's got two.
Port Adelaide need for this next 3 or 4 minutes. They're just got to lock it down, get it back into a contested situation, look to win some 50-50s, and stop South Adelaide's free flow. Right on cue. Davis, however, finds it up now towards Schuback. 50 out, closes, and goes long and direct and finishes it.
Brooksby made a nuisance of himself in that contest. It's going to come back in high and long. Big pack at the back. Burgoyne. Didn't work for him. Sutcliffe had it, lost it. Gibbs made them all just run past him. Well, that was classy. Stood still. A few shakes, a few turns of the head. Everyone else went running. Again, the South Adelaide clearance. Will it sit up for Burgoyne? He does the shepherding. Bonner does the ball work. He's been tackled and holding the ball.
And knew that Bonner couldn't do anything much with the other. Sends into the hot spot, and that's going to be down the ground. Really unnecessary stuff from Riley Bonner. Comes in, needs that to work back, and he has done just that for his third.
Moved into the middle. He goes long. That was comfortable, but excellent mark taken in a one-on-one battle. Cheeseman, boy, do they need this. And he smashes it straight through the middle from about 48 out. Hagan the 2 goals to go with his 9 kicks.
Yep, certainly been pretty handy, no question about that. Much. Coughs it straight up. Now Francis Evans, he can punish South Adelaide for a rare defensive error with a beautiful finish.
The South Adelaide defenders from that back zone, the minute that he had it, they took off to the races like they could get a handball. Umpire said, no, you can't go yet. This is getting comical. under 14s type stuff. Where am I allowed to stand? Now Burgoyne goes. They all go now. What's the point of it? Broadbent. Looked one way, went the other. Off the right. Free tag with a good mark. Won't be an issue. Starts at left, but it doesn't matter because it snuck through.
Looping handball over the top there from Fantasia to Evans. Keeps it in front of himself and soccers it forward. So he can put Adelaide get another goal and really get some life into this contest. Evans, he's kicked 2 for the term. Has he got 3? No, he does not. Nobody near him for a few metres either. Brooksby tapped down. Jamont sends it back in towards an advantageous situation. Evans, what a term he has had. What a term this man has had with his third. Here at Flinders University Stadium, puts a fair bit of air into the kick. Collins having to run back with a flight. What a mark, Nick Moore.
Back in the 1-2. High ball, inside 50. Scully set himself. Didn't come to him though. Burgoyne, little handball was excellent. The tap on the ground. Off to the races. Goal! Just a little bit closer to this Port Adelaide goal.
Deep in attack for the Magpies. Tap down. Evans tries to put out a don't argue. Ball just comes smothering out. They have hit the front.
Good effort from Ramsey. Ball hit the deck though. Sliding in. Nick Moore tried to make a contest. Ramsey went a second time. Liam Fitt from about 55. Launches. Unloads. We're not done.
Tails to right. Teakle wins the ruck and bangs it forward and sends them again in towards the Hagen direction. Now Hagen just puts the hand down, indicating he's going to go for it himself, as he should. He has 2 today. Gets it off by hand. Quinton Narkle from 50. Is this sailing through? You bet your boots it is! Hazer, who's suddenly got the wheels moving, puts out the hand. Sampson, did he bring into ground, holding the ball? Now they look to square it up. Punch comes in there from Ferrari. Fantasia is really starting to have an influence, although notice he just clutched at his lower leg. It's always a worry with Fantasia.
It looks as though I thought he was making his way to the bench, but he's turned and gone. So disregard everything I just said. Wilkinson, too far out to score. Wants to dump it right in front of the goal square. Massive fly from Brooksby, the big ruckman. Right behind it here. Makes no mistake. South Adelaide back in front. Hits the target that he wants. Passini's there. So's Brooksby. Couldn't grab it on the second. Working his way through traffic perfectly was Cheeseman. He gets it long inside 50. Scully again! Last quarter. And he does.
Meeting it hard there and slipping over free tag. Going into the back, Schillerbeer. They're trying to keep their feet now. The players are starting to really feel a pinch. Burgoyne tried to just hack it away. It was a tired sort of kick. He's run hard all day. And now it's with Mitch O'Neill. He gets it off down to Joey Haynes. This is normally a much more reliable conveyance. It's coming back, but not far enough. 15-6, 96. It's a 1-point margin with 22.5 gone in the final term.
Down the line. Scully launches at this one. Front of the pack. Marks another one. He's been crucial in this last quarter.
Deep in attack for South Adelaide. Brooksby. Tap down. Players are all starting to overrun it. Is that going to be a free to South? Oh! He comes in, 40 out. His most important kick in South Adelaide colours yet. Oh, and he sprayed it. Scores level.
Couldn't complete the mark. Duncan, one way then the other. Gets it high, back inside 50 for South Adelaide. One grab, two grab, not paid, not marked either. It sits just outside the goal square. Quick handball is okay. Siren goes with that ball stuck just outside the South Adelaide goal square. And the scoreboard is going to show 97 apiece are concerned. South Adelaide, they were plus 20 in kicks. Not too much in the handballs. Marks are pretty dead even. The hit-outs, we said it was going to have something to say. Plus 20 it was as far as South Adelaide were concerned. I think Brooksby had a great game. Not only that, but around the ground. And as far.
And gave them that run and carry that they did seem to be lacking. A lot of teammates around were losing their feet. He kept his. He gave them the run that they really needed, as Matthew Broadbent is welcomed off the arena at Noarlunga for the very final time, getting a great ovation from Port Adelaide. A number of those are former teammates.